Good evening. After decades and decades of debate and years of bickering, the Capital Regional District has taken a big step closer to secondary sewage treatment for the area tonight. Regional mayors and councillors finally have voted to go ahead with the biggest, most expensive infrastructure project on Vancouver Island. And tonight we know where the CRD plans to build the treatment plants, but are the locations set in stone?
All those in favour of the amendment?
In the end, it was all relatively civil. Capital Regional District directors voting to change the way we dispose of what gets flushed and picking two places where secondary sewage treatment plants could be built.
You know, it's almost a relief to get through this day.
That doesn't mean it all went smooth. Those who don't want this billion-dollar project are fighting on.
I ask you, is this affordable in this time or in the future?
Then there's a key battle over where to put the plants. The game plan the CRD will now send to the provincial and federal governments in exchange for a third each in funding specify McLaughlin Point in Esquimalt and the so-called Haro Woods that border Finnerty and Arbutus roads in East Saanich. Choosing these untouched woods as a place to build a sewage treatment plant will not be a popular choice with the people living around here, but CRD board members say they had more than one reason for making this decision. Those reasons have everything to do with federal dollars. With hundreds of millions in infrastructure cash threatening to dry up, the CRD says it had to make a decision fast.
We could always ask for more extensions, but the fact is, as the project got extended out, the probability would be that some of those dollars would disappear.
And to qualify, the CRD had to pick land it either owned or controlled.
We own Finnerty Arbutus lands. We have a right of first refusal on McLaughlin.
I have real concerns about that, which is why you continue to hear me sort of be an odd man out in this whole process.
The CRD says it could still move a Saanich plant to UVic and the Esquimalt plant to this industrial site in Victoria, though the landowners would have to agree.
I'm really bothered by this whole approach of we have to put something on paper, even if it's not what we actually intend to do.
I hear verbal assurances, but I have no written assurance that says we're not going to hold you to these sites.
The person who is happy? Environment Minister Barry Penner. He ordered this region to treat sewage 3 years ago.
After decades of debate, I'm sure most people will be relieved to see progress on this, to see things are finally moving.
Penner says BC's share of the money will be there when the time comes. The remaining third will come from your wallet. Treating sewage means property taxes are going up. In Victoria, Shachi Curl, A News.